Hey, what's up? Today we're gonna look at some stuff that's gonna make you cringe. This video might make your skin crawl with uncomfortableness. Do people still say cringe? Is that like a thing people still say? And by people, I mean like much younger people that are way cooler than me. Is that something they say? I just want to sound hip and cool. No, I really don't give a... If I look like a loser, then I am just embodying how I feel, right? I have aged and you're gonna have to deal with it, okay? I'm not that 19-year-old little whippersnapper that started on YouTube anymore, okay? I'm 37 now and I got a family and a gray beard, but I'm still the same old Fluffy. All right, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Let's get into it. This is World's Worst Cringe. Let's do it. Hey, what's up? Mama 5 says, I'm really good at getting pregnant and having kids. I just don't know how to raise them. I'm really good at pushing them out, and then I'm like, why can't they just be like baby deer? Why can't they just be like a bunny? A bunny leaves its mom like a day later and then just lives by itself. Why? I thought the baby was gonna come out eating pizza and like doing my taxes. I'm so upset about this. I didn't know I had to raise the baby. I mean, also, if you know you're bad at raising kids, don't have 5 of them. Okay? Stop at like 1 or 2. Dr. Phil is not going to help you with this, okay? You know, the only reason I know that a baby bunny leaves its mom so early is because I found a little baby bunny in my garden one time, and I was like, is this baby bunny supposed to be by itself? Is it going to survive by itself? So I did some research, and I'm like, oh, that's very normal. The bunny is supposed to be by itself as a baby. I'm like, that's crazy. Imagine just popping out a baby and being like, all right, get out there, figure out how to eat. Try not to get eaten by any animals that are bigger than you. You got this. Here's a pretty cringy one. Oh, he's on a date. That's so cute. Excuse me, sir. Can you not smoke next to my wife? She's very sensitive, okay? It makes her cough. She has allergies. You didn't even get your wife a drink? He's got his little tripod set up there too. Like, he knows. I want to see this guy's TikToks. I know he's on TikTok somewhere, right? Kissing his pillow. You could do better, honey. You could do better. This guy doesn't even want to look at him. I feel like this young man just came in there to make all these older gentlemen uncomfortable. I feel like he's just pranking them. He's just in there like, this'll make them all squirm. Yeah, but really, I'm worried about this guy smoking. Don't get her too close. She'll go up in flames. A West Virginia lawmaker is facing calls to resign after comparing LGBT people to the Oh, what? Are you serious? Someone who looks like him with his bald head and his complexion should not be making statements like this. And honestly, I just really like this picture. I think it's hilarious, and I thought it would make a great thumbnail, so that's why this one snuck into the video. Because I'm like, hey, that would be pretty funny. That's pretty clickable, right? I always change my mind on my thumbnails now. There's a good possibility it might not even be in there. No, that's a good one. That's half the thumbnail for sure. He just looks like he's dumb. I bet you this is how he photographs all the time. Like, it's not even like a one-time thing. Every time you take a picture of this guy, it's just his natural resting face. Oh, another one with his girlfriend. Oh, boy. Definitely keeping that in your mom's basement, huh? Oh, God, that's weird. Is that a real person under there? It looks like you skinned an animal and attached it to a stuffed animal, and you're like, now it's my girlfriend. That poor beaver that I skinned has become the skin of my girlfriend. My mom says I'm not allowed to leave the basement anymore because I'm scaring the neighbors. Here's a guy just trying to blend in some sort of culture that is not his own. It's just so awkward seeing this little meek man here. It's like I shouldn't have worn the hat. Oh, I should not have worn the hat. Everybody's staring at me and laughing. I just wanted to take a vacation. I wanted to explore the world. I should have left the hat at home. I knew it. You don't look like Raiden at all. Here's another cringy one. Okay, I had to censor this because this guy's got like a bent over anime girl on his car and yeah, you know where his hand is. Man, it's a good thing you like to bang your car because no girl's ever gonna give you a chance. He's like, oh, who needs a girl when I can make my exhaust pipe tighter? You know, people usually go for like bigger exhaust pipes. He made his like small and tight and fleshy for some reason. I don't know how you can do that and be like, oh yeah, look how friggin' cool I am. Oh, man, I feel sorry for your future wife, assuming he ever has a wife. That's actually giving him a lot more credit than he deserves. He's probably not going to have a wife. Ronnie Crouch at Centerville has been jailed for misuse of 911. Crouch, I want to call him Crotch, but it's Crouch. Crotch called 911 repeatedly and offered to be an undercover drug buyer, but insisted that he be allowed to keep all the meth he purchased. It's my fee. Okay? It's just my fee. I wonder what he was on when he thought it was a good idea to call the cops repeatedly and try to pitch himself. Did you even hand them a resume? You know, you start by going to the police academy or something, right? You don't just jump in like, hey, I'm willing to put myself on the line as long as it's an all-you-can-eat meth buffet. Here's a cringy, this little gif of a wrestler coming in, making an entrance, coming up, giving the fans some love, and the cringe on that man. Like, just put your arms down. When you see her hugging the child, stop trying to get in on a group hug, man. Ugh. I love that she just snubbed him and, like, gave the little girl a hug instead of the big greasy dude that was like, aw, man, I was so gonna feel like our chesticles were gonna touch. It was gonna be great. I don't even know who that wrestler is, but I respect her for giving the young fam the hug and not the greaseball. And not the creeper. He probably pushed his way in front of a bunch of children, was like, yeah, get out of my way. I've had a crush on her for years, and finally it's my chance to whisper something in her ear. You know, when he hugged her, he would have been like, my number is... I love you. Now I got some cringy TikToks here that I found. Sorry, what's the cool word for cringe again? What is it? Leave it in the comments. What's the new word? I don't want to sound like a loser in front of all the cool people that watch my videos. Alright, this is Demi Lovato, and she's trying this $19 strawberry, I guess, that's been going viral. Watch this.
Okay, so I have the new viral Air One strawberry that I'm gonna try. Apparently, you're supposed to smell it. It smells like a strawberry. And then you're supposed to eat it. Oh, I think I'm doing this wrong. Okay, hold on. Okay. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. It's like not tart at all, which I like. I don't like tart strawberries, but it's not that sweet. Oh well. Just wasted $20.
Like, what did you think was going to happen? I'm sorry, if you're spending $20 on a strawberry, a single strawberry, that strawberry should be making you feel things. You should eat that strawberry and be like, oh, boy. You take one bite and you're like, can I have another one, please? Give me 3 more. I'm gonna have 1 a day. I'll have what she's having. No, but it seems very disappointing. It's just a gimmick. It's like a very well-packaged strawberry. You're paying $20 for the packaging. It's just a big strawberry that isn't even sweet. I want my strawberry to be sweet. I'm telling you, if I spend $20 on a single strawberry, it better be the best damn strawberry I have ever eaten. And I want to be having dreams about that strawberry later where I wake up stuck to my sheets, okay? Oh, sorry, I went too far. Oh, this is pretty cringy. Let's check it out.
Say no to doggy style. And say yes to kitty style, you heard. We on kitty style now, for real. Chiefin' on that kitty style pack. Big dog stay kitty stylin'. Kitty stylin', ah?
I'm not really sure what kitty styling is, but I don't like it. And look, if you were going to put some effort into this video, at the very least, you could have bought yourself some little cat ears or something from the dollar store. Cost you $2 to add a little bit of effort into it. Oh, kitty style. And you know what? I want to see the extended version where you actually poop in the litter box. Are you really committing to kitty style, or is this just some sort of joke you're doing? Here's another guy who's rocking kitty style. Let's check this out. This is on a subway or a crowded bus or something, or a train, I don't know, one of those transportation vehicles. Kitty can't hold back her meows when it's crowded. At first I thought he was hiding a cat inside his coat and it was meowing and he was like, oh, this is awkward. But then I noticed the meowing is coming from him. He's meowing like a little cat. So is he Kitty? Is he Kitty who can't hold back his meows when it's crowded? I'm seeing some mental health issues here. Do you think there's a cat living in your brain? Do you think you're a cat? Well, I guess he's living that kitty style. This must be his roommate here, right? Man, that's creepy. I mean, it's already crowded. People don't want to be on there. It smells bad. You don't need to be meowing like a kitten, too. Just really creeping people out. Oh, here's a guy having his steak dinner in the bath. Man, this is just a classic hate watch, right? This is someone that's trying to get hate. They want people to watch it because they hate it. At first I was like, man, that steak looks pretty good. Then he dipped it in the nasty water, which he's wearing his socks in, and then he slurps his drink like a savage. I think it's funny how he places down the Twisted Tea and faces the label towards the camera. Are you sponsored by Twisted Tea? Is that what this is? Is this like a viral video? Twisted Tea paid a company to make a hate watch and viral video for them? They're like, yeah, we got to get our name out there again. The Twisted Tea party pack. People aren't buying it enough. Okay, here's the plan. We get a disgusting man to sit in a bath and eat a steak. Man, advertising has changed a lot in the last 20 years, huh? Honestly, the only thing that makes me mad about this is that you wasted a perfectly good steak. Dipping it in that water. Gross. Watering down a steak. I wonder how many of those Twisted Teas he had before he decided this would be a great video to do. Yeah, I want to see how much more is in that pack. Those are the last two ones, aren't they? Alright, and this next video is apparently a new conspiracy theory that's going around. Now, I have to say I've done no extra research into this. I literally saw this TikTok, threw it in this video, and I'm going to do all my extra research later tonight. I'm going to do a deep dive on this apparent conspiracy theory and see what I can find. And I'm either going to find nothing or I'm not going to sleep tonight. But yeah, hear this guy out.
What I'm about to say might be the weirdest sentence that you ever hear in your entire life, but apparently the A-list, the rich, the elite, the 1% are having mermaid parties. And I don't mean it's a themed mermaid party. I don't mean you dress up like a mermaid. I don't even mean that there are mermaids in the pool that just happen to be ambiance. No, these are mermaid eating parties where they're serving up mermaids. I'm sorry, what in the fish and chips are we talking about? Because yeah, I landed on mermaid eating TikTok, and let me just tell you, my mind is blown. Allegedly, a guy came forward talking about mermaid eating parties in Hollywood. He got invited to a party. Next thing you know, they served a mermaid. He didn't want to eat it. He went to leave. He found a cooler full of living mermaids in the kitchen. What do you think about this? Because I've been to LA a lot. I've been around a lot of A-list people. I've been around a lot of rich people throughout my whole life. I was never invited to a mermaid eating party. And I don't know if I'm upset about that or I'm okay with that. But have you heard these stories? Because apparently we're eating mermaids now.
Like I said, that is the extent of the research I've done. I listened to this guy and his mismatched sound to voice. I hate that. I hate when the mouth isn't matching the word. Ugh. Anyway, mermaid eating parties. I hope it's true. Not because I want the mermaids to be eaten. Oh, I forgot to take my headset off. Not because I want the mermaids to be eaten, but because I want mermaids to be real. I want to know that mermaids were a real thing. And let's not eat them. And then I can start becoming a mermaid activist and I can save the mermaids. Oh, I got to do a deep dive on this. Look, I'm not really into conspiracy theories and stuff because it's always like, oh, the government's doing this, the government's doing that. I can get behind a conspiracy theory like this. The weird sci-fi kind of stuff like Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster. Oh, I'm into that. I'm excited. And then I'm going to be very disappointed when I find out this is literally the only person that has ever said this in the world. Anyway, yeah, what do you think about the mermaid eating? Do you think it's real? Have you already deep dove into this whole conspiracy? Let's check it out. Maybe I'll do a whole video on mermaid eating. I don't know. Probably not. I'm assuming there's a lot of content for it out there. I probably shouldn't assume. Yeah, I should have done more research before I talked about this, but you know, I don't have a lot of time to film and edit these days, so I just jump right into the videos. I got one more video for you. Now this is, I guess this is a release of some Pokemon stuff. I'm not sure. I'm not into the whole, like, Pokemon collection world, but I know that people sell this stuff for expensive prices and people are always trying to get this kind of stuff. But here is a group of adults and a child, and they're waiting to get this stuff. I guess they're waiting for the person to be like, okay, you can take it. And watch what happens here. It's just sad. It's one of the saddest things I've seen adults do.
Every day it seems like there's a new set of adults that just embarrass themselves a little bit more in the Pokemon hobby each day. Just take a look at this video. This kid is trying to get a couple of ETBs, anything he can, and obviously these adults are just looking like a pack of wild hyenas. Go for it.
Oh. Really?
Oh, dude.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, come on, bro. Thank you.
That's ridiculous.
I got one.
That is ridiculous, okay? At least let the kid get it. Like, you know the kid's not going to be buying like 10 of them. Let him at least get 1 or 2. This guy goes up and bear hugs the entire shelf and takes it. I'm glad someone at least grabbed a couple off the top. That is just sad. It reminds me of the time that when the Switch first came out, the Nintendo Switch, my wife wanted it so bad. So we actually waited outside in line, like, for hours in the snow because she wanted it so bad. I was like, yeah, we're going to do it. We never do this for a same-day release, but we went out, we did it. And yeah, so then we've been waiting hours and hours, along with a whole crowd of people waiting hours. And then when the store opens, this guy comes in and tries to just go in front of everyone. Oh, I gotta go to work. I'm gonna be late. I'm like, yeah, I don't care, dude. Get to the back. It made me upset. He didn't even wait there. He just got there and butted in front of everyone. Not cool. I sent him to the back of the line. Get out of here. Anyway, that's what I got for you today. If you are a Pokemon collector, please let the kids get their damn cards first, alright? I know these guys are just grabbing them to sell them for like a quick money scheme thing. They're gonna grab a whole bunch and then sell them online for an increased profit to these poor children that are just trying to use their allowance money. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. There's some cringe video stuff. I don't know. You can let me know what the actual terminology is. Maybe I'm right. Maybe people still say that. And I want to say my mic, because people were like, your new mic. It's not a new microphone. The microphone is the exact same microphone I've been using for the last like 10 years. This mixer is new, and that's why the volumes were a little off in the last few videos, and they might be a little off in this video too, because I'm still dialing in the volume a little bit, seeing what that perfect level is. Just a new setup, you know? So the new mixer has to be adjusted a little bit. My old mixer was causing a lot of problems. That's why my mic would cut out and all of a sudden the audio would go to my backup audio sometimes. And then it would be echoey and like this thing is my backup audio and this thing is old as crap. I got old equipment over here, okay? I started this thing when I was 19. I've upgraded my camera I think twice in my life. I think I had one, the first camera I bought, and then I upgraded, and I've had this, I'm surprised this one still looks as good as it does. I need a new camera. I need new everything. Anyway, I'm getting there. Yeah, thanks for coming to the video, and if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. I love all my subscribers. I love my new subscribers. We do videos every single week like this. I'm going to be producing more and more content as my family life gets less and less hectic. I've got 3 children, a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a baby. So, you know, it's pretty hectic here, working from home. But other than that, yeah, leave feedback in the comments, leave some likes for the video, get all that stuff that helps me in the algorithm. I appreciate when you do that. And if you want to support me on the next level, you can check out my Patreon or buy some merch. All the links are in the description down below. And other than that, let's do an old lady boop this time. Let's see here.
Okay, Elder, how's this one? Oh, come up to your screen real quick. Come here, dearie. Come here, dearie. Boop. Oh, let me get your cheeks.